What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna attempt to do some one-handed cooking here. I'm gonna do some authentic pad thai from scratch. It's a recipe I've been working on for a long time. So, I'm gonna start off. We got some hot water. And put some rice noodles in there. Get them down in the water. And while that's going, we're gonna turn some palm sugar into a simple syrup. I just got one brick of palm sugar. Need a little water. Put it in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. Now, these noodles aren't going to take very long. You just want them to get pliable. Well, that's going. I'm going to start some oil here. You definitely want your fan on, because it's going to get hot. You want it cranked on high heat, as high as you can get it. These guys, they're probably close to done now. Yeah, I'm gonna just yank these out of here. You just want them kind of pliable. You don't want them cooked really at all. I use really hot water, so it only took a minute. If you use, normal warm water, you might want to soak them for 30 minutes or whatever. So when this oil starts smoking, I'm gonna crack an egg in there. See if I can do this one-handed. You don't want the oil too hot when you put the egg in there, else it's going to start exploding like this. Now I'm going to throw some chopped garlic and green onion. I'm going to put a little green beans in there too. Let these cook for a minute with the garlic and get kind of fried up. You can put whatever vegetables you want. You can put whatever meat you want. I'm actually not going to use any meat today because it's going to be good enough with just the noodles. But chicken's good to put in the pan right about now. Alright. See, now we got a simple syrup there. You definitely want to try and use real palm sugar. It gives it a way better taste once it caramelizes up. Now, another thing I'm going to do is some tamarind. And you can make this up ahead of time. I prefer to use a ricer to strain it with, but you need some hot water. And just kind of work it with your fingers. And get it get the mush out of here. Give it a little stir. Oh yeah, it's starting to get some color. That's alright. Some people don't put the eggs in until the end. I found out it tastes, I didn't believe it, but it tastes way better if you put the egg in right at the start. That's how my favorite restaurant does it. So now we got some tamarind water. Just pull it out with your hands. Alright, time to put the noodles in here. You can move the eggs off to the side. That's what's so great about a wok. Gonna add some white vinegar. Now some recipes say don't use white vinegar and just use tamarind. I found it actually works out a lot better if you use both. But if you don't have tamarind, it'll still be good with just the white vinegar. And if you don't have white vinegar, it'll still be good with just the tamarind. But you'll have to use a lot more tamarind to get the correct sourness. I'm gonna put this tamarind in here. Oops. Now we're gonna add about half of the brick of palm sugar. Now we got a nice sauce here. Now some cayenne pepper. And whoa! Almost dropped that one. That wouldn't have been pretty. A good old dash of fish sauce. I'm gonna give it a good dash. Make sure the fish sauce is really gonna add a lot of flavor. Not only the salt, but has a good umami flavor to it. Now this is why you want the high heat, and this is why you don't want the noodles to cook beforehand, because it's gonna cook off all of this in the dish, and you're gonna reduce it down all the way, and then actually start to maybe caramelize the noodles a little bit. Oops, sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Anyway, we're still cooking here. We're still simmering away. Yeah, you definitely don't want to cook it on a low heat. It's never going to cook, and you're just going to get soggy noodles. You want these noodles real firm and springy by the time they're done. It's already starting to cook off pretty good. Yeah, you can just let it sit, just let it rest. You want these beans to get cooked, but the beans will be good al dente. Now some restaurants just like to serve it a little softy. I found I like it better if it's cooked a little more thoroughly, and I actually like to start letting it get burnt at least on one side. The palm sugar will kind of make it caramelize once it gets real hot. Oh yeah. Almost done now. It's starting to get a little color and spots. Alright. Yeah, a little bits of burnt spots are actually going to taste good, but you don't want too much. So, I'm going to take it off the heat. This will be the tricky part. Actually, I'm going to have to set the camera down for a second. That's how pad thai should look, and I wish you could smell it, but we're just gonna give it a little lime, and some people like to chop the peanuts. I kind of like them whole just for the crunchiness factor. Squeeze some lime on there, and I'm gonna enjoy my meal. Have fun.